Hey, what's up? This is that caveman guy, and let's get right to it. So, we do have some new packs. Before I go into that, we do have a New World Tour location. So, show you here. It is Tokyo. Top prize is Ichiban Hulk Hogan from last year. So he does have. I don't know if it's supposed to be Hall of Fame or Platinum. Last year, the top badge level was Platinum. I think it's Hall of Fame this year. I don't know. We'll call it Hall of Fame. He's got Hall of Fame heavy-handed, so that's really nice. Um, Gold deadlift, silver bear hug, silver iron will, and silver paint train are pretty solid. So unbreakable, I don't tend to, plan on taking major damage. I mean, sometimes you do. Sometimes you have tougher matches, but typically you don't take on a lot of major damage if you're having a decent match. So unbreakable really doesn't come into factor most of the time. But all in all, I mean, it's pretty solid. Attributes 82 strike reversal, 77 grapple reversal. That's nothing real special. That's what I don't understand about some of these higher cards. Why don't they have higher attribute ratings? I don't know. I think they just like to slap a number on there and make it look like it's a nice card. Finisher's 92. That's not too bad. Special's 92. Stamina is 77. Movement speed 72. Strength is 97, so that's a higher rating there. Recovery is 87. It's all right. So decent attributes. I mean, leg durability 92. Submission defense 90. So there's good and bad, I guess. I don't know. I think it'll be a decent card to use though with the badges. I do plan to probably do this on Monday, and I'll put a video up maybe late Monday night, and I'll just run through all the rewards so you can get an idea of what there is if you haven't had a chance to do it. See if it's worth it or not. Um, and I'll run through the matches and talk about which ones were harder than others, if there were some that were harder than others. The ones we can see right now, besides Hogan and that 4,000 MFB, 25 tokens, 850 MFP. If you've played some of the other recent locations, they had bumped it up to 1,000 MFP, and there were even some that were before that were 900 or 950. They have dropped it back down to 850, so giving us less than the previous ones. You need strikers for these first five, and the middle one, the Iron Man match, you need a ruby. And 850 again, and then you get a heat wave pack on that one. So potentially some decent rewards and pretty good amount of MFP that you can get. I mean, nothing too crazy, but at least it's something to do. So we'll take a look at the live events here. Oh, get the Usos birthday bash. Alright, so that's alright. They had this all screwed up yesterday when you looked at the rewards. Looked like two Superstar Series 1 packs. Um, but that's actually pretty good for rewards. 3 packs. One is the deluxe, 2 basic, and 1,500 MFP. So I can't complain about that. Okay, so the eliminator is Ilja. A lot of bronze badges, as per the usual, because they like to do that. Um, Locomotion is decent one, I guess, for silver. Um, I mean, Bee Repellent and Sting Like a Bee are good to have. They're just not as great bronze, but I mean, they are decent badges, and Weapon Master. But I believe he's got a lower card. I think it's Ilja that has an amethyst card where he's got a gold Weapon Master. So I don't know. The higher the card, the lower the badges, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but this one you get 2 cash in collective packs, 3250 MFP and 2500 MFP. So that's a little nicer. I like that. This one here you need a striker, and you can get Finn Balor. He has silver dive bomber, silver pain train, silver beatdown. That's not too bad. Then always see it coming, all the answers. Endurance. So decent. I mean, combine the dive bomber, pain train, and beatdown can be solid. I don't know how much I'd use them, but decent card. And then you need the Nick Aldis 25. Oops, I can't see. 25 or 23, whatever that says. We'll go look at the cards and see, but you can get a Rhea Ripley pink diamond. And once again, a lot of bronze badges, because they love bronze badges on you. Yay. Undying, which again is a badge that you need to take some significant damage to actually come into play. So it's kind of pointless. Corner Bully is decent. Silver Bear Hug, not bad. I mean, she does have Sting Like a Bee, Bee Repellent, Pain Train, Broken. So I don't know. She could be okay to use. Curious what. Grapple Offense 85, Grapple Reversal 80, Strike Reversal 80. I mean, those aren't too bad. Pin Escape 95, that's good. 95 Finisher, 95 Special, 80 Stamina, 80 Strength. So attributes are pretty good. Can't complain too much about those. So that's what we have there. So you need Aldis, you need a striker, and you need 2 for the 2-on-2, and looks like any cash and collective card will work for the Eliminator. All that being said, let's look at what the cards are. I think we've got some personas again. So we got Jey Uso 10, Lola Vice. Those are 2 pink diamond cards. Then we get to our diamond, and we've got Naomi. We've got Nick Aldis 23. And then we got the Charlotte. The name still isn't there. I've seen other people point that out. Still, her name isn't on the card. Maybe they're just going to leave it that way, I guess. But that's the Charlotte. I think that's 17. Ivy Nile, Natalia, Junk, Bray Wyatt 20, NWO, Junk, Ivar, John Cena 12, Junk, Kiana James, and Otis. So, decent cards, I suppose. I don't know. Nothing to write home about, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do a 10 pack. I don't know. It's probably going to only be, I don't know, maybe it's going to be maybe 3 more packs that I can do this for, potentially. 2 for sure, but with the ringside pass I'll build up VC again, and I'll build up some MFP. So it could be 3 more after today. I don't know. But I'm not worried about it. This game's kind of, like a lot of people have been saying, it's kind of dead at this point. There's still, I mean, I still have fun in the universe. I'll play my GM mode here and there. So there's still stuff to do. But I did buy the NBA 2K game this year, so I'm interested to try that out. I do the every other year for that and for Madden. So I still might buy Madden. I didn't buy either one of those last year. I don't necessarily like supporting 2K again, but I do like playing the basketball games. So we'll see how that's, if that's any better or it's kind of the same old thing. I do play my team. I do play Madden Ultimate Team on Madden. So it's time consuming, and I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just take a year off from them. And I don't know. I'm one of those people that buy the wrestling games every single year, but I don't know about this next year. I might need to take a year off of 2K games too. So we'll see. Maybe they'll wall us with the roster. I doubt it, but we'll see. Well, let's go ahead and open a 10 pack here. Sorry for babbling on, but this is what it is. See what we get here. Junk. I guess it's a card from the set. Ivar. I should have done open later, I guess, but I don't really care. We got a pink diamond. We are all lit up. Let's see what we get here. I think that's what everybody's been getting for pink diamond. What do we got here? Locomotion. Light the hands. Crafty. I don't know. It's okay. I don't know that I'd use it, but not bad. Ivy Nile. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, got to repeat. 37.50 for a pink diamond. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't think I'll be opening packs too much longer. This is a joke. So many junk cards. Oh, I got 2 out of this one. I'll take it. Got the Charlotte. Curious if she has any good badges. Beat down locomotion. Pain train. Not bad. I'd like to see Anaconda. That's the one that's missing, but still not bad. Could be a decent card to use. Oh, at least we got a couple duplicates in this one. Still don't have that Aldis. I don't know. It's not looking good. I'm getting all the junk cards that nobody wants, so there's that. Completed a set. So see where we're at. We're at 8. And 0 out of 3. Surprise, surprise. Let's take a look here. Okay, so I did get a striker. Well, that's good. I don't know. I don't know if it was worth the 10 pack. It's not much of anything. When they don't put real wrestlers in there and you get all this crap. Dante and Vicky and Triton. I don't know. I wish you could feel good about getting some of these diamond or pink diamond cards, but when they don't give you real great badges to make it interesting, I don't know. It's just a little bit frustrating, but at least I can, other than the Nick Aldis one, I won't be able to do that. I should be able to do the other 3 though. So, not too bad. I don't plan to buy any more. I'll play the live events and see what I get. We're, what is it, the 22nd today? So we are not that far, just over a week from getting Quick Swap, which, you know, a lot of people probably aren't too excited about because they don't give us much anymore, but still, we should get a couple packs out of that anyway, and maybe we'll get a couple more birthday bashes. I don't know. But that's what I've got for today, I think. I don't know that there's anything else. I don't know if he played Weekly Towers. Kind of an annoying week, a little bit. It was either 3 or 4 of these matches. You can't use, well, let's see here. This one, this one, this one. 4 out of the 5 are set where you can't use a signature, you can't use a finisher, and you can't jump off the top rope. I mean, at that point, why does anyone want to play? It's just dumb. I got them all done. It still wasn't that hard, but it just takes away the fun of the game. You have finishers and you have signatures because that's a big part of the game. Just like the HUD is part of the game. The stupidity of taking this stuff away to somehow make it more challenging, it's dumb. It's just more irritating than anything. The matches weren't super hard. I think the only one that was a little bit harder was the triple threat, because you don't have a finisher, so you're just kind of beating on them. And then most of these where you can't use a finisher or signature, I went ahead and just did a submission. This one I got done pretty quick. Even the Fatal 4-Way I got done pretty quick. I went over on the other side of the barricade, grabbed the bat, and was beating on, I think it was Rick Rude. And then I did I think it was under 3 minutes I finished it. I did the submission with the bat, and I got him to tap out. So he and I were the only 2 on the other side of the barricade. The other 2 were fighting elsewhere, so it worked out. So that's one way to do that one quickly. Tornado Tag, it wasn't too bad. I finished that one pretty quick too. That's just, again, you got to get him to submit. You don't have a finisher submission because you can't use finishers, but still, if you've got someone that has silver or gold Anaconda, that's probably who you want to go with, and just go in and tap them out. One-on-ones are super easy, but like I said, it wasn't that they were hard matches. It's just, it's 5 matches that you can do. It's a goal. It's something to do, and then you go into it, and you can't even use signatures and finishers, and I don't know. It's just dumb. I don't like it. I know some people like the challenge, like switching it up like that, and if you do, I'm happy for you. But it's not for me. I can't stand it. So that's, I think, going to be it for me. We'll look at the market real quick here, just see if there's been any changes. I doubt it, but we'll look. Yeah, diamonds are still 92. Amethysts are still in the 60s. 42 for ruby. Still 28.5 for sapphires. That's asinine. I haven't even bought the Chad Gable. 21,000. Still over 20,000 for a stupid emerald. And I got, let's see, where's the Gable? Right here. Superstar Series 2. I think I showed this in a previous video, but we'll go look at it again. Just because I'm so ticked off with it. I've got 49 of the Series 2 cards. Only 11 I don't have, and guess what? I don't have Gable. Retarded. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm using that word just to say how stupid it is. Alright? Nothing against the mentally disabled. Just want to be clear on that. But I just, it gets frustrating. I don't know, it gets hard to play it when you've opened that many packs and you've gotten that many of those superstar cards and you still don't have Gable. So, and I'm not buying them at 21,000. I just won't have Gable. I just don't care at this point. I'd rather save my MFP and buy some packs than go through all that trouble to get a pink diamond Gable, and I don't remember what the badges are on him here. We'll take a look real quick and see, but I don't even think it's, yeah, a lot of bronze badges. Stupid bronze badges. It's not even worth it. The silver anaconda, yes, is very nice, and the silver heavy-handed. You know, sting like a bee, dive bomber, yes. You combine those in, they're not bad, but it just sucks that they're all bronze, and I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it to spend the money. I'd love to have Gable, I really would. I'd like to go through and do those, but I'm just kind of tired of their pricing and not dropping the card prices down. I mean, they'll drop down the duplicate amounts for us, and they keep dropping them and keep dropping them. I can't believe Pink Diamond is that low. That's insane. Diamond started out, even Amethyst started out at over 11,000. Pink Diamond is starting out at, what was it, 37.50? That's just ridiculous. At this point, they're just giving us the middle finger as far as I'm concerned. It just takes away the fun of the game. So, I don't mean to be negative at the end of this, sorry. But I think everyone's sort of in that place right now where they're sort of at the end. You know, I'm still somewhat excited for the season 5 and 6 of Ringside Pass. I've seen rumors of what the Persona cards are going to be, and it looks like there's going to be some nice ones. So I'm still going to do the Ringside Pass, grind for that, for both season 5 and 6. I'll still keep doing some live events here and there when I can do them, but I just don't know how much longer I'll be, heavily into it. So we'll see. I got enough to buy a 10 pack for the next couple packs, as long as they don't bump up the price of packs. But we'll see what happens here, I guess. Some people are starting to fade away from here. Like I said, I plan to do a video probably Monday night, late Monday night, and we'll run through that world tour. And at some point, I'm going to do a video on things in the game that need to improve, things that are frustrating that I, don't like, just to rant a little bit. And I also want to do a video at some point running through just a list of names of people that, I'd like to see added in. And there's a pretty long list of people who work for WWE who aren't in the game. And it makes no sense. So those are some topics I want to discuss, and I'll make videos for and see how it goes. But for now, I'm gonna stop rambling, let you go. Appreciate you watching. If you like the video, feel free to give me the old thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and we'll call it a day. Have a good one.